I am preparing an Oostends Vispannetje, or Ostend-style Fish Stew, another Belgian classic and comforting combination of different kinds of fish in a rich, creamy sauce served with potato mashed gratin. I start on the potatoes. I peel 1 kg of starchy potatoes and place them in cold water. I add some salt and boil them for about 20 to 25 minutes until they are fully cooked. You can check for doneness with the tip of a knife. You should feel no resistance. With the potatoes boiling, I warm some milk and butter. Once ready, I drain the potatoes thoroughly and mash them. I add salt, white pepper and the warm milk and butter to the mash to reach the right consistency. I then transfer everything to a piping bag with a star nozzle. If you want to pipe mashed potatoes, you want them a bit more on the runnier side. Next, I clean a leek by removing the dark green part. I cut the leek in half, keeping the root intact so I can thoroughly wash out any sand or dirt between the layers. I cut the leek into 5 cm chunks. And from those chunks, I take a few of the layers and slice them into a fine julienne. In a pan with some butter, I saute the leeks until they get a bit of color. On the bottom of my pan I have all this foam, which is full of leek flavor, which would be a waste to not use it. I deglaze the pan with a bit of water and scrape everything loose. I remove my pan from the heat the moment almost all of the water is cooked off again. It's important to keep a bit of the water still in the pan. When cooling, the leeks will reabsorb all of it, including all those good flavors. For the fish, I'm using 300 grams of salmon and 300 grams of whiting. You can use almost any fish you want, but it's common to use salmon with a firm white fish like sole, cod, haddock or whiting like I'm doing. These whiting fillets have been mechanically cleaned, but there's still a little bit of skin left, which I remove with my knife. There are also still some fish bones left. They are small and I cannot get a good hold on them with my fish tweezers, so I cut them away. These trimmings are not waste. I collect them in a bag in my freezer with other fish trimmings, and I will use them the next time I need to create a fish stock. With the fish cleaned, I cut it into smaller pieces. The salmon already had all its fish bones removed, but when I was about to cut the fillet into smaller pieces, I noticed a fish bone that was still left. Fish trimmings from oily fish are not suited for a fish stock, so this one does go to the trash. I'm going to poach a fish in a fish stock. Check out my dedicated video on how to make a great fish stock. I will leave a link in the description. If you don't have a homemade stock, a fish stock cube will work just fine. Just mind the salt levels. And bring the stock to a boil and I gently place the fish into the liquid and turn off the heat. I do this in 2 batches. First, the whiting. A fish this thin and small will be perfectly done in 3 to 4 minutes. Second, the salmon. These pieces are a bit thicker, 5 to 6 minutes should be enough time. After poaching, I prepare the sauce. I start by making a roux from 50 grams of butter and 50 grams of flour. The key to a smooth sauce is to cook the roux for a minute to remove the raw flour taste before gradually adding 750 ml of the poaching liquid. I whisk constantly to ensure a perfect smooth result, and I then pour in 250 ml of heavy cream and let it simmer for 1 minute until the sauce has thickened. Once the sauce has thickened, I add white pepper to taste and a bit of chicken stock cube for depth of flavor, and season with salt to taste. Time to assemble. In an oven-safe dish, I pipe the potato mash around the edges. And this is the part where I did not make my potato mash liquid enough. It was very hard to pipe the mashed potatoes in some kind of form, and because of all the pressure I had to use on my piping bag, I even lost my piping nozzle. Ah well, in for a penny, in for a pound. I will just go for a more rustic, homemade look. The best part is, when serving for guests, they never know what you screwed up. I made this for my in-laws visiting, and the only thing they said was, it looked great and it tasted even better. I arrange the leeks and place a fish on top. It is also very traditional to add some cooked mussels, but as you can see, I'm already running out of space. I then pour over the thickened fish stock sauce and sprinkle on some grated Emmental cheese. I place a dish under the grill to get some beautiful golden color. When it's ready, I add about 100 grams of grey shrimp on top. Always add the shrimps as last, else they will overcook. For some color, I decorate with some chopped parsley. And there you have it, a classic Oostends Vispannetje. Ready to serve. Enjoy!